It's
All views expressed by the hosts and guests in this podcast are solely their opinions and do not reflect the opinions of their respective employers. Guests and hosts may maintain positions in the assets discussed in this podcast. This podcast is for informational purposes only, and nothing in the podcast is intended to be financial, legal, or even life advice.
All right, we should be live. GM, everybody, let's start. Oh, we're also live on Sidekick. You're back on Sidekick again.
Yeah, I saw some points and it triggered me to like upload.
Turns out it's a useful incentive mechanism.
3 points. I was like, since we're doing this, might as well, right? Are we live?
Yeah, that's true. Yes, we are live, sir. Tweeting,
What?
Retweeting. Yes, we're live.
Okay. Edit post.
Are you good, bro? You've been trading too much.
No, bro. I've been slacking, man. I've been like, I'm like low key very very sick. I've been sick for like a
shit.
week.
We will take it easy. I'll take this one. As a former LINE users from 10 years ago, I might still have some memory on how things were.
I still have a freaking dream on LINE being like one of the biggest thing, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, like it used to be very big in Southeast Asia also. Last time I used it was when I was in Bangkok for DEF CON. I need to book some stuff, and like everybody's using freaking LINE. So
my friend said like this is like the LINE is for hookers in Taiwan.
maybe
I
we
don't know if
shouldn't say
that's true.
that.
I don't know if that's true, but like, but yeah.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, it's the APAC version of Telegram. You know, that's a more tasteful crypto native way to like
Hey,
market
by the
it.
way, do you have that tasteful Asian? Sure, bro. Asian street meat. No, but like, but bro, do you have like the thing up? By the way, the presentation.
Yep.
I think Sam is just coming on right now.
No worries.
So we have the chairman of Kaia coming
Wow,
on today.
so formal today.
I
where's
actually
my- where's my
actually
seat?
haven't done much research on Sam. Like, I wonder if the chairman of Kaia gonna be like very uptight. I don't know.
Okay, hello.
Do I need to wear my
Hello.
suit for this?
Hey Sam.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Hey, Sam.
oh, you wore a suit for this. Hey, hello Sam.
I'm just kidding.
How's it
I'm just
going?
kidding. What's up, Sam?
Yeah, good. Hi, Lan. Hi, Marco.
Hey Sam, nice meeting you. Sorry, he was making a joke that since we have a chairman over, he had to wear a suit. But I think he's trying
Yeah.
to.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
I'm wearing
it's just too hot.
Yeah, I'm wearing Kaia t-shirt, no worry. I can show you the logo here. So
That's good. Oh my god.
All right.
Sam,
what's up?
thanks for coming on. Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. Like, before we get some quick intro, I'll normally start with like rapid fire questions to warm everyone up. The first one is tech, community, or token price. In what order do you rank them?
do you ask this question as a chairman or as a...
As
Yeah,
a personal,
as a
person,
person.
it's okay. As a crypto person, it's okay.
Alright, okay, personally, I mean, yeah, I prioritize tech, community, and token price, but for the community, yeah, token price, community, and tech, okay.
Okay. All right, I like that. I like the honesty. I like how we're going. Okay, so do you think LINE users is an untapped crypto market?
Yes, I believe that. Yeah, still there are ways to go. So we are onboarding LINE users, but there are a lot of Web2 users that we have untapped. Yeah, so it's an untapped market.
Makes sense.
What do you make? What makes a chain great?
For us, it's users. Yeah, users make a chain great. Yeah.
Let's expand on that later.
Okay.
What's the most bullish thing about Kaia right now?
Is stablecoin. So we have USDT, natively onboarded on Kaia, but we are also looking for non-USD stablecoins like Korean won stablecoin and others.
Makes sense.
So that's the most bullish thing.
What's the biggest blocker?
Biggest blocker for Kaia is stablecoin infrastructure. Yeah.
Stablecoin infrastructure.
We
Can
need to.
you share a little bit more? What when you say stablecoin infrastructure, what kind of stuff are you talking about?
So, for example, okay, we have USDT as a native stablecoin on Kaia, but we are lack of on-ramp and off-ramp channels, and also other payment and then user-generating protocols and so on. So we have the core main dish, but we don't have side dishes and we don't have the cutlery.
I see.
So we cannot eat this very well.
I see. Well, that's a good one. If anybody's listening and if you have the solution, maybe you can ping the Kaia team. But yeah. All right, I think we can jump right into it again. Thanks, Lambro. And yeah, thanks, Sam, again for coming on. After our rapid fire question, we typically just like to have a very casual conversation, and we are live, by the way. But above all else, would like to get to know your own journey. I mean, how did you get into crypto? Like, how are you finding crypto so far? And all the watchers chat. If you can, feel free to drop any questions on the Twitter live chat box also. But yeah, I will leave it to you, Sam.
Okay, so I actually joined Clayton because of actually joined crypto because of Clayton. But before Clayton, actually one of my best friends asked me what is coin and what is crypto, and then I that was 2017, and so I had to look into because my background is computer science. I did I did PhD in computer science some time ago. So everything related to IT and computer. Yeah, so my friends ask me, so what is this? Yeah, can you explain this to me and so on? So, as you guys know, there was a huge ICO boom in around 2017. Yeah. So one of the participants was my friend for ICO. So he invested in coins, and suddenly he was wondering what is this coin, and then I had to look into that. And so, but that was the beginning. But after looking into some coins, and I also read Bitcoin paper from Satoshi Nakamoto, and then I kind of fell into that concept and the solution of the Bitcoin, and then I studied about Bitcoin, and also I attended a lot of meetups after that. So that's the personal, the beginning of the crypto. But at the time I was working at Samsung Research as a research engineer, but my job was basically research on AI, not on crypto. But I transitioned to crypto because of my friend and because of Bitcoin. Yeah. So after that I joined the Clayton team. Yeah. So as a co-protocol engineer, that was the beginning of crypto. Since then, I have been working on Clayton and Kaia for the last 7 years.
Wow. What about personal experience? Are you a on-chain guy? Are you on-chain DJ? And do you trade or do you do anything?
Actually, before working on Clayton, actually I was trading cryptos and I was investing cryptos, but after starting work, and I didn't really have time, so I still try to use DeFi and others and NFT, and sometimes participate in the airdrops and so on, but not so much. Yeah, but previously I did Bitcoin mining and others and so on. Yeah, so not so much.
Oh wow, you were
a
like
little bit
mining
just for experience.
Just before you follow up, Lambro, it's super. It's a bit off topic, but it's funny that you mentioned ICO. My first ever ICO was a project that a lot of people say it's the Korean Ethereum. It was Icon. It was ICX in 2017. yeah. Just want to point that out, but yeah. All right. Let's see. Maybe we can jump into what's I know you've been working on it for the past 7 years, but What has changed? Maybe if you can share a bit of the history, like how did the merger happen? Like right now, what's the focus of Kaia and so on?
So, okay. So Kaia is a layer one. It's a public layer one blockchain. Technically, it's an EVM compatible chain. But our position for this Kaia chain is to be the super app chain, for Asian market and for the users. And also, we want to be the Web3 gateway to Asia and to the users. So, our position is basically to connect users in Asia and through LINE and Kakao to the builders over the world. So because we have these different channels and acquisition channel like LINE and Kakao, but we want to make a mass adoption of the Web3 or the blockchain through these channels, but we want to have more use cases and more the depths on Kaia. So that's the brief the position of Kaia and a brief introduction. But historically, so Kaia was born. Actually, Kaia's mainnet was launched the August last year. So it's been close to 1 year. But previously there were two chains started by Kakao and LINE. So that they were Clayton and Finsia respectively. So Clayton was born by Kakao in South Korea, and then and the Finsia was started by LINE in Japan. So there were two chains, but the in terms of goal, two chains were trying to achieve the same goal, basically mass adoption of Web3 through their users and through their channels. So because of this same goal, the both teams decide to merge the chains, and then we merged chain and teams and ecosystem and so on. So that merge actually created a new chain, Kaia. That was a short history about that.
Do you mind me asking a question? Like, so why is Kakao Talk and LINE connected or related in somehow? Like, it seems kind of weird how two big Web2 companies would join together to create a chain kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, historically, to be precise, they are competitors. Although they are not targeting the same market, but actually, LINE's mother company is Neighbor, is another Korean company, the big IT company in South Korea. So Neighbor and Kakao are very competing each other in South Korea for different IT areas. But the Neighbor created LINE in Japan, and then the LINE became a very successful messenger or super app in Japan and also other countries. So historically they are competitors, and also they are not really collaborating. But because of this blockchain, it's the first event that two companies are kind of collaborating through this blockchain. Yeah, but technically they are not really collaborating, and they are not connected at all.
Bro, I don't know if it's sensitive, but has there been any friction? I just imagine there will be a lot of like corporate friction. I'm sure Marco is familiar with this, but there must be a lot of like talk and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, some time ago, actually, a few years ago, actually, there was an idea of this chain merger between two teams, but at that time, the top chairman or the president, he didn't like the idea, so the conversation didn't go well. So, but after the merger, actually, there were no conflict. Yeah,
I see.
I see.
So
I think just a quick. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so in terms of Kaia, right now you guys have native stable USDC, USDT.
Yes.
How smooth do you are you guys focusing on getting Web2 users to use crypto rails, or are you getting crypto users to try to communicate and use more LINE kind of stuff because of, let's say, try incentives or because of usability? I can imagine how much smoother the experience would be.
So basically, what trying to achieve is to convert Web2 users from LINE and Kakao to Web3 user. So that's what we are trying to achieve, and so so from that perspective, we also introduced stablecoin. Although, for Web3 people, the stablecoin is very common and very well known. So everyone is using stablecoin for the payment and others. But for Web2 people, stablecoins are also new concept and new coins. Yeah, even they ask, can I invest? I also saw some news or some comment from Korea, and someone was asking like, can I invest stablecoin? Yeah, so
Right.
then you can understand. So what's the intention of discussion? So they even don't know stablecoin price is stable. So yeah. So we have to educate them. So basically, we are trying to make them familiar with the coins and this crypto. But for them, we think stablecoin could be the easy way to start. Yeah, because at least the price is stable and they can use it in real life for the payment and for other use cases.
I see.
Makes sense.
So
Makes sense.
are you focusing on, like, maybe I'm speaking in a way which are too focused in the crypto stuff, but like so are you guys focusing on payment, adoption of stablecoin, let's say games for people to stop buying and paying stuff with games to use the chain, or are you guys focusing on DeFi or financial products, etc.?
So okay. So with Line, actually we launched the mini app, or the Web3 version of mini app on the Line Messenger early this year. So from early this year, we have been focusing on games, because games are kind of easy to play and easy to understand for Web2 users. Although these games are not pure Web2 games, they have tokens and NFTs. So, but people can play still, and people still can play the games. So we have been focusing on games, but after launching games, now users get tokens through the airdrop and by purchasing their tokens and so on. So now we are shifting our focus from game to financial apps and also stablecoin, because now more people are and they have tokens or cryptos in their wallet, and that they know the wallet concept of the wallet, and that they know how to use the wallet through those games, and then but they don't know where to use these tokens. Yeah. So although they can use those tokens inside the game for the payments or for buying the game items and so on, but we'd like to introduce more applications of crypto and Web3. So that's why we are shifting our focus to the DeFi or financial applications.
Yeah. So like I was quite a big Kaia guy. Sorry, to today I don't know if it's a Kia or Kaia, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kaia. So I've been quite a vocal Kaia guy. Like, I've been asking Marco to bet on it like since I think like December last year, because like I was saying that like comparing like if you scroll up a bit, there's actually like some posts about it as well that I quoted myself. If you scroll up a bit, scroll up.
Scroll up.
Yeah. So basically, I was in around like 0.1. Then I was trading it to 0.4 because I was just comparing it with Ton versus Kaia, and then. But yeah, so and then when the games start coming on, it was very interesting because like they started playing with. Would you mind tapping back to the previous page? They started having a lot of games that are IP driven. And then like, but the thing is, then I got then I got attracted by meme coins again, so I lost my attention for a few months, just wondering how have the users growth, and how many percent do you think your users are crypto native, and how many of them are Web2 users that don't really know what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we, in terms of unique users or unique wallets, we have been able to onboard more than 12 million so far. Yeah. So,
wow.
But out of 12 million, actually Line has about 200 million active users. So it's about 5 or 6% of from entire Line users. But out of these 12 users, I would say about 20 to 30% Web3 users, because now we support the 3 wallets, but previously we were supporting Kaia wallet and OKX wallet. So in terms of the percentage of these wallet users, so we saw about 20-30% of OKX wallet. That means they were existing crypto users because they connected existing wallet. But Kaia wallet could be created when users just enter the LINE's dev portal or LINE's mini game. So we could assume that at least 20 to 30% crypto were existing Web3 users, but it could be more than that.
I imagine this year hasn't been very easy because like building a new chain, the infrastructure, getting USDT, getting builders to build on must be very, very hard. Like how have your journey been for this year in terms of rebuilding Kaia?
Yeah, that's a really tough journey. So again, I mean, we launched the mainnet in August last year. So but before August, actually the two teams, a Clayton team and Fincha team, were working so hard to to make the merge happens. I mean, the technical merge of the chain happens. So that was the first challenge. That there were technical challenges because two previous chains, Clayton and Fincha, had totally different tech stack. Because the Clayton was EVM chain, but the Fincha was Cosmos SDK based chain. So technically, two were totally different. So we had to come up with an idea how to combine this one. So we decided to the base the EVM chain as the main chain, but the Cosmos chain as a kind of side chain, and the side chain would be the sharding would be the closing its operation within this year, because we have been migrating all the services or all the dApps from the Fincha chain to Kaia mainnet. So the migration is almost done. So once all the migration are complete, then we can actually shut down the previous chain. That's the one part, and the other, but the more difficult part was communities, because the two chains had two different communities, and then when we announced the chain merge, actually you could imagine one community was not that happy and the other was kind of okay and happy. So to convince, to explain and convince the community was the most challenging and most difficult one.
Would you say like would you say your users are mainly Koreans, Southeast Asians, or like what's your user distribution like actually?
So before the merge, actually there were a lot of Korean users, but now we because after the merge we have been trying to expand to different Asian countries, including LINE's major countries. This is from the Clayton's perspective. So Clayton has mostly Korean users because KakaoTalk was mainly used in South Korea. So that was the situation. But after merging, now we are reaching out to LINE users. So although the Fincha has some LINE users, so we have been combining these two. So now we have Korean users, Japanese, Taiwanese, and Thai, and also other country users.
Got it. I was just gonna say, people typically have, I guess, questions or skepticisms around is it going to be too corporate and so on. I guess how do you convince the crypto power users, all of us on crypto Twitter, that there's a lot of things to actually do here, and just to build upon what Lambro said, right? Is it mostly gaming that we can try right now, or is there any DeFi products that we can also play with?
So currently we have a lot of games, although they are mostly the mini games, but we do also have DeFi protocols on Kaia. So we don't have, to be honest, we don't have many DeFi protocols. We have at least to have some primitive ones like a DEX and a lending and an aggregator and so on. So users can play with these DEX and lending protocols.
Got it.
For the token swap and others. So, but we'll be launching more DeFi applications in the following months.
Got it.
Yeah, so like if you go to Kaia's portal, like they have like a guide on what kind of stuff you can do. The mini apps are not there. There's a web mobile version of it which you click and you can see like it's almost like an app store. I don't spend that much time in the gaming part. I just test around a little bit just because I'm not that into mobile gaming lately. But if you go to missions first, so this is the bit, missions first. You will see like they are giving like some incentives. If you scroll down, you'll see like basically there's a ticketing system, depends on things you do, and then it basically asks you to do various things on different ecosystem. All the primitives are there. They have Lyre Finance for like the LSD, Dragon Swap for as main of the main swap, and then there are a few more liquid staking protocols and two dexes like Krabada and Dragon Swap. They actually have more, and then for Pump Fund they have their Kia.fun, which is pretty funny as well. I was doing some stupid stuff there earlier. Their BD John issued some coin there, and I had some fun there. I wish it would go longer.
I was
more
playing
fun.
with it too.
I thought that was a turning point for it because it was the first crypto native thing. I feel like on Kia, and I felt like the market cap was so low that any quick mobile linkage of that will get people to start buying, like maybe just a little bit kind of thing. But yeah, okay.
I do agree that was great because it was like one of the more, I guess, like crypto native moments that that came out of the chain.
Yeah, and then I can see how high people thought as well. And then seeing someone from Kaia team to launch a token and stuff like that, I thought it's like a coordinate plan. My conspiracy theories was like, oh shit, like, go along that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
So Sam, if there are a new user coming on today to try to use Kaia, where would you ask get them to start, or how would that process be like?
Okay, so people can start from Kaia portal, but we have a governance member who recently joined our chain's governance council. So by the way, the governance council is a group of validators. So they also participate in the chain's governance. So the one team called Jangle, Cross-Jangle, launched Kaia Hub. If you go to hub.kaia.io, then you can find the information about how to start on Kaia and what kind of things are happening there. But the Kaia Hub is in a very early stage. So, but the ultimate goal is to introduce what's happening on Kaia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, what would be the ideal final form of Kaia's full upgrade, or what's the future which you want it to be in Kaia's final form?
Good question. So ultimately, so we want to be there are two the views or two ultimate goals. So the one view or one ultimate goal that I'm dreaming is I want Kaia to be a very sustainable and then self-growing the Kaia blockchain ecosystem. Here, the sustainable means because I want to be economically the Kaia and Kaia's tokenomics to be very sustainable. So we don't have to rely on just tokens, but the ecosystem generates revenue, and then those revenue go to the ecosystem partners, validators, and others. So this kind of the virtuous cycle can help to the chain to be more sustainable. So that's the one part that I'm dreaming of. But the second dream is, or second the ultimate goal is to make the Kaia blockchain and Kaia ecosystem to be more builder friendly. So the reason that we developed the mini dev and this dev portal environment is to give a chance to the builders or developers to be successful in their business. Because if we look around the Web3 projects, most of them are just relying on tokens. They sell tokens, or they got investment from the VCs or the liquid funds by just selling their tokens. But they don't really have a sustainable business because they don't make money. But in Kaia, we want to make business environment where the builders can earn money actually, and then they can have a sustainable Web3 business. So the KaiaChain want to be sustainable, but we also want to provide a sustainable business environment for the builders. Yeah.
Do you think Ton is doing a good job in that?
I mean, in some aspect, yes, but in general, I'm not sure, because the comparison between Kaia and Ton is we are targeting the kind of high. We are targeting high value users who actually spend the money on digital items or these games and others. So if we provide the good games or good dApps, the users can spend money. Although achieving this is not easy, but there is a high chance that we can make this happen. But in Ton, unfortunately, I don't really believe that their users are spending a lot of money for the services. But they, of course, they are participating a lot in the point farming and other the Web3 related farming things. But they don't really. I don't think they are really helping the builders to make real money. Yeah.
I agree.
Interesting.
There's nothing much to do on Ton in general. Like I think I only have like 4K on Ton to use the incentive USDT farming basically. Like so that's why like I have this big dream. Yeah. I have that big dream of like chatting apps and wallet merging into one, but I feel like in the 6 years that I've been in crypto, I still haven't been able to experience that turning point. And that's why I was very bullish on Kia trying to solve that. But like just wondering, what do you think is the biggest block to do that actually?
The biggest block is always regulation. Yeah, because I think it's the same for Telegram, but for LINE or for Kakao, their main business countries are Japan and Korea and these countries, are really strict in terms of regulation, crypto regulation. So under this regulation, it's not easy to make very Web3 like or crypto friendly services. So we have to come up with different ways regarding how to handle or how to respond to the different regulations. So sometimes it takes time, but we're trying to find ways in a compliant way. So that's the biggest block, or sometimes that's the biggest challenge.
I do think that the momentum is on your side right now because, like I was just thinking, Lambro, there was a lot of crypto wallets that were trying to create messaging apps, but didn't really go anywhere. And I think what taught us from Robinhood and like all of the recent moves is that the legacy players that owns the distribution, now the timing is better than ever for them. So I feel that, like I know in Japan and South Korea, it's different regulation than the US. It's not as free as Trump right now, but still I think there's like it's a good signal that now like the more established players can start to introduce more crypto products. Just want to say it out there.
Sam, what is the biggest legal trouble you got in with Kaia?
There's no legal trouble, but the issue is sometimes it's difficult to get the answer. Is it allowed or not? Yeah.
Like
that's the
so
biggest difficulty. The most difficult one. If there is an answer, clear answer, we can do things very easily and very quickly. But the issue is whenever we ask a law firm, is this can be done or not? I don't know. So
That's how they charge you more money.
Right. Yeah.
I heard like from some of my friends who were building on Kaia, I heard they were like, you cannot promote within the Line app last minute because the regulation doesn't allow or something. There was a lot of like small blockage for communicating or promoting crypto related stuff to retail, right?
Yeah, that's true. So also it depends on countries. So in Japan is really strict. So we can promote something, but many of things, for example, the trading and this kind of or investment related things are not really allowed. So sometimes it's so difficult. But as long as it's related to the users or some content like a game and others, but it should be okay. So there is a kind of very gray line between what is allowed and what is not allowed. So sometimes, but if it's in the middle, then it's taking time to determine that part.
It's the unclear line. I'm very, very familiar. Yeah.
But it can also be a moat, right? Basically, by having this, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yes. So, but once as you mentioned, so once we go through that part, we can very comfortably do many things. Yeah, and then we can reach out to many users. Yeah.
Okay, so which part do you think is the hardest for you? Product market, developing product, helping builders, token marketing, or product marketing, etc. There must be like it's such a very diverse, because I think you guys have a little rougher for other people as well, because your base is basically non-English speaking people, and you have like a semi Web 2 users, which is conversion is most expensive from Web 2 to Web 3 in my opinion, and at the same time you're using a chatting app that most non-Asians don't really know until they visit basically. So which sector are you spending the most time in?
From actually, we are spending most time on production, but the most difficult part is, or more the most kind of focusing area is actually marketing. Yeah, because previously we have although we are currently working very closely with the LINE and Kakao, but previously we were kind of part of Kakao. So from that perspective, the Web3 marketing was almost impossible. Yeah, because everything had to be reviewed by the legal team and then the mother company and so on. So it was so difficult, and it took a lot of time to get an approval for even single PR. But nowadays we are pretty much independent, so we can make our own decision in terms of marketing and so on. But because of our previous history and experiences, sometimes those experiences hinders us from doing very freely on marketing. So, and also our users and our partners are not really familiar with that kind of Web3 marketing. So we are nowadays we are trying to be more Web3 friendly and Web3 user the friendly, but still it's the most difficult part. Yeah.
What I'm just wondering, like, what has been the most I guess like successful Web3 products to get the Web2 customers to give it a shot, right? Like I know you mentioned you have a lot of gamings. I know you're trying to work on stablecoin, maybe because stablecoin is easier to like introduce. But so far, like, what has been the most successful product? Yeah.
From my experience so far, so that was actually NFT. Yeah, because NFT was kind of introduced as a the certificate of ownership in the beginning. Yeah, so that actually fit very well with many IPs and arts and so on. So Web2 users, just understood NFT as a just image and then certificate, and that was really great to onboard Web2 users.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Sorry, you're saying?
Yeah, but but the initial, the initial onboarding was good, but a lot of this, the hype and the pump and dump. So that actually changed a lot, and then right, because of that, people lost interest, and then people lost actually. I mean the technology lost trust.
Yeah. Like having a price is hard sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's good and bad at the same time. You love it because it keep going up, and you hate it more when it goes down. Okay, last 3 questions. Any early leak or any early alpha for the people who are listening right now?
Oh, okay. This kind of question is so difficult because I'm sometimes hesitating about saying something. But okay, one alpha is actually we are talking a lot about stablecoins with LINE and other big companies, and there will be something, that could be coming, soon.
Okay.
Yeah, this is hard to guess. Okay, let me think. I'll DM you, bro. I'll DM you. Okay, do you have any questions for us?
Okay, so I know, I mean, you are doing this, podcast, and you have a great, your X account and so on. But what are the things that people, or crypto people, are mostly interested in these days?
So for me, I am going to be direct with you. Is 70% money, 70% is money, like, and 30% about being right and interesting. Like, I don't mind losing. So my style is pretty much, if you issue something new or weird, I'll come. That's why, like, I organically found Kaia and everything. I want to be early and tell people that, oh shit, I talked about this like a year ago. I've been using it for a very long time, and that's why I made money. This is what I like. For crypto users, I think the dreams has been over exaggerated for like 3-4 years now, and then there's not enough real development to spike the new hope, and then everything has been repeat and rinse too many times, and there's no new stupid people coming in, so like it's harder.
Yeah, I'm actually going to build upon what he said. Like, my more suit-like answer is that essentially the number one PMF. I mean, like, if you see, right, like, all money making, all hits. Again, like Lambro is right. A lot of crypto users come in. Yes, they're attracted by the tech, blah blah. But we all like speculating in the markets. All the biggest business are speculation-based businesses, exchanges, and so on. So I do feel that most people are still looking into that. Whether that's like now you're seeing like a lot of people building mobile trading app for Hyperliquid, or people are trying to build like prediction markets but with like leverage or something like that. So I feel that platforms like Kaia, you guys have the user right away. So like, I don't know, because it's a little bit a tricky landscape, but I would argue a lot of the games out there, right, like, are using gacha system, which is like speculation, right? A lot of the biggest games, right? So I'm thinking like that is like one area that from a product and from like speculation POV, I think a lot of users are looking for. Yeah.
I see. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, please.
I answered about what Kaia wants to be and what I'm dreaming of regarding Kaia's future. But as a user, or I mean, you guys experienced Kaia and Kaia's game and others, DeFi and so on. But what do you expect from KaiaChain? What do you want to see from Kaia?
Okay, my dream for Kaia and Ton is similar. For me, it's the same thing. Okay, is that I want a chatting app that I can put money into it, that can solve most of my banking expenses if I want to, and also I can earn DeFi yields there easily. And if I want to tell my friend what do, I don't have to show them some weird website, and I can just tell them, oh, just go into your app, click that, and you can know, and you can try to play some games, or you can actually use some DeFi. So I don't have to explain my mom what do I do in life and why do I dress like that, and I just want like new adoption. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a boring answer from me, but I would say the same thing mostly. That's why, like, I was like saying, you already own the distribution, right? So like, I feel like if you can combine that with, like, just products inside, and I feel like we are seeing more and more of that from like some of these other super apps. That's what we want to do for sure.
Okay, great. Yeah.
It's.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you for the
it's.
answers.
You guys have the unique angle basically. All chatting apps are unique angle because all chains looks the same right now. Every chain looks the same. It's just how well people develop. All right, last questions. What do you think is required to make it in crypto?
For me, I mean, the ingredient that makes things crypto is incentive model. Yeah,
Okay.
because we all try to incentivize people and then participant in users and also even builders. Yeah, so if we have a good incentive model or incentive system, then that can be a crypto, I would say. Yeah.
Nice.
I would just want to say, like, I think this is an underrated answer. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you need to like work hard, blah blah. But a lot of things in crypto was like consensus design. So if you can design a good incentive that doesn't give too much, while also doesn't give too little, and so on, and you can time the product with it. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to point that. Yeah.
I think crypto is about balance as well, basically. Balancing all the stakeholders because crypto introduced so many different stakeholders. Seed investor, liquid traders, builders, core team. And then is there enough money to spread around for everyone, basically? But yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time today, Sam.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam.
Bro,
Yeah.
Marco.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And that's all, folks. Check out
Yeah.
all the comments for show notes and all of that, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you all. Cheers.
Thank you.